Why machinists are important. Machinists have always been at the heart of manufacturing. Without them, there would be no tools to create the products we use every day. Everything, from the plastic products you touch to the clothes you wear, from metals to paper cups, has been touched by the hand of a machinist. So, where did it all start? How did we evolve from simple tools to the insane multi-axis machines we have today, capable of achieving tolerances of millionths of an inch? It all started with the lathe. The lathe is considered the mother of all machine tools. Its history dates back to ancient Egypt and Mycenaean Greece around 1300 BC. Early stone carvings show one person turning a piece of wood while the other uses a sharp tool to carve it. For thousands of years, the lathe was a simple device used to make basic items like bowls, candlesticks, furniture, and weapons. But the lathe began to evolve in the hands of brilliant minds like Leonardo da Vinci, who invented the first lathe with a slide rest, improving its precision. Fast forward to 1772, when the UK developed a horsepower-driven lathe that could produce more accurate cannons that saw action during the American Revolutionary War. This gave rise to how we measure spindle power to this day, using horsepower. The origin of milling machines. The milling machine's exact origins are a bit murky, but it all began with small shops pushing new ideas forward. In 1783, famous clockmaker Samuel Rahe in London invented the first milling machine. Then, in 1795, Eli Whitney of Connecticut used a mill to produce wooden clock parts, paving the way for interchangeable parts. Between 1814 and 1818, Eli Whitney and others at the Springfield and Harper's Ferry Federal Armories developed the first true milling machines. Then, in 1860, Brown and Sharp developed a universal milling machine, solving the issue of three-axis travel and enabling the production of spirals like those in twist drills. The rise of CNC, computer numerical control. By the 1950s, numerical control NC began to take shape, initially used in aerospace shops. Many machinists were skeptical, thinking NC machines could never replace manual labor. But by the 1960s and 1970s, NC evolved into CNC with the development of better data storage and computing systems. The arrival of CNC marked a revolution in manufacturing. It wasn't long before CNC machines took over, transforming industries and allowing manufacturers to produce parts with unmatched precision, efficiency, and versatility. The present of CNC machining. Today, CNC technology has reached incredible heights. We're seeing machines with 9-axis lathes, dual-turret, dual-spindle lathes, and 5-axis mills capable of spinning their tables like lathes. EDM machines use electricity to vaporize metal, while metal 3D printers build parts layer by layer. With these innovations, CNC machining has become the backbone of modern manufacturing. The precision and complexity achievable today would be unimaginable to those who began the journey centuries ago. The future of CNC machining. So what's next? The future of CNC machining is already taking shape with technologies like artificial intelligence that can write its own G-code, augmented reality to visualize parts and machine operations, and virtual reality for training machinists in a completely virtual environment. We're also looking at nanorobots that can build parts at the atomic level. The possibilities are endless. Will you be a part of it? The only question is, will you be one of the pioneers embracing these new technologies? Or will you hold on to the tried and true methods of the past? The future of CNC machining is in your hands, and it's up to you to shape it. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about the fascinating history and future of CNC machining, don't forget to subscribe and check out our other videos. Stay tuned as we explore more about the evolution of manufacturing and the cutting-edge technologies that are shaping the future of the industry.